I get one of the shit up, but it was. Cause bitch, you was in your feelings when you found out you thought I was talking to Tink and caused all that bullshit then. And now you like, oh, and now you wasn't expecting
Yeah,
What's
I'm
up,
gonna
man?
be on there.
You said what?
Well, I had my name on there. Okay, 651, so it took it down to the first and last one.
You said it went down to 650.
651, did you know that first and last one? So basically, what you could do, you could get it, then, like you have it for, like you have it for, because they could say you get it January or whatnot, so that pays for January to the middle of February, and then middle of February to the middle of March. So you can get it in January once you just for the general insurance, you want to cancel the insurance and whatnot, and then what they'll do is take that last one and make it, and then basically make that your last payment. So basically, it'll basically get you to, let's say, from whatever January, beginning of January to the beginning of February, and then from the beginning of the February to the beginning of March.
Coach, we are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank
Will the
Field.
price go down with another car on there?
Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Right back to him on first down. Spinning past him. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense. Nobody on this team.
You got the Jags?
Had a great game the week before.
I think shit.
Continue, just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries.
Bro, this nigga always messy as fuck, bro. This nigga trying to cause all this bullshit at work, man.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good
So
situation on
he caught the bitch up that he was trying to talk to at work and shit. The bitch used to like me. She started fucking with O to get back at me because she thought I was fucking with one of the bitches at work, which I never was. I don't fuck with none of them hoes at work. So she ended up liking the nigga, but she ended up finding out that he was doing him like she was doing her, and all this shit came out.
For Jacksonville and a first down as well. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yeah. So,
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd
I'm
and
at
2.
2.
Here's P-Rod. And he is swallowed up right at the
2002.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll run it here with P-Rod. to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Tate. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try the left side. It's George. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I say don't worry about it. I'll just let her.
Right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down. Then give them a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Say what?
So with her car and the Mustang on hers, it's 420.
And to give this time to the tailback. Then he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in
So as far as the Mustang, I just let her do it.
On 3rd down, George. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
651.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back, chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you they got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Now P-Ryan. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. Also, like,
and we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. Third down here. Throwing. Mariota going deep here for Landry.
This nigga's
Incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
3-5. Ain't nobody else. Ain't no other team open.
And now off to the races.
I can't do these Titans.
Touchdown, Jaguars. 72 yards on the punt return.
Me.
The Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive
No,
punts,
I can't use this nigga fuck this team up terrible. I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit and I can't do shit. Nigga, it's 21-0.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As we'll see one.
Yeah, when I tell you, my linemen ain't got no defense.
Lambo out to kick this one away.
This nigga doing simple run plays. I'm playing the Jags.
Back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I said this nigga doing simple ass run plays, and they just. No, it's not even that. My linemen just not closing up. They leaving the fucking gap.
You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the 27, Mariota. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. 5. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been a constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I thought y'all was getting along.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice.
Really? It was a drive, bro. Don't tell me that, bro. Wow. There he just went through shit, bro. There he just went through this shit, bro.
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. As his guys
second quarter.
For the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another
3-5. I got set up for Philly. I'm convinced. They're playing fucking killer.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown.
35 zip. Second quarter. 3 minutes left.
This will be taken in at the 1.
That's cool and all, but I don't have a fucking team to even stand a fucking chance. It doesn't matter. If I had a fucking team, I wouldn't be tripping. I literally have nobody. Nobody is fast enough to stop anything. That nigga ain't threw not one pass. What I'm saying is he not running those particular play. This nigga just runs straight up the middle. Every time I close my damn line, these niggas still spread out.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit.
Quarterback overthrowing every fucking pass. This shit's
What's the old
ridiculous.
adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
How you in the pocket overthrowing passes?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
So we got to go to war?
On play action,
Canada.
Mariota.
I'm trying to tell you.
Incomplete, broken up.
I'm going to Canada.
Well,
I
I'm
ain't got
good.
shit to do.
You know what I'm going to do?
That's about.
I'm gonna just.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away.
I'm going to get
an
it.
incompletion.
Y'all can have
It
this
could have been an
shit.
interception.
So they'll come
That's what I'm gonna do. Where you go? I ran across the fucking border. That nigga said, that nigga Trump said, y'all don't want me in the office? All right.
Looking for a seam, but
I'm gonna do
finding
something
good.
ignorant before I
Get
leave.
back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. The Titans on 3rd down.
What?
Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Mariota. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Landry, the intended target. That's sort of the second quarter to forgive for having 2
I don't
picks in this
have
frame.
nobody
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake.
My highest
You
overall
got to be able to
fight.
forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for
This
the
bitch talking
defense.
about I ran through. Don't start that shit. I ain't gonna fuck this shit yet.
Stop this offense.
It's only 4 days. I don't even think it's 4 yet.
Because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a carry for Pirine. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now they try the right side here. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th.
Let's get off the field, Sean. Let's get off the field. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check, check. Stay with me.
On 4th down, Tate. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And he brings this one back. A fumble.
Oh, when I tell you this nigga players is glitching across the court.
This first half has been
No. I'm talking about literally glitching.